Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on the sunset eye look, and I'm going to start off with my concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color 40. I'll put it down in the description box, but it's in my other videos. It's the same concealer that I normally use. And I decided to come on camera with my brows already done because I already knew this video was just going to be long anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and blend out the concealer, and I blend it in until there's like no excess product and it looks almost completely matte. And then I'm going to start going in with my eyeshadows. And next I'm going to take the Revolution Pro Regeneration palette, and it's the Trends Mischief Mattes one. And I'm going to take the color New Day. It's like a bright yellow color, and I'm putting that all over my crease, almost all the way up to my brow bone. And I'm also going to use this color throughout the look, but I just start off kind of with this color. Even though you really don't necessarily see it, you just see like a little bit of it at the top over the whole look, like underneath all the other colors that I used. But I just kind of like to use yellow sometimes because it just adds a little bit of a pop. And I'll do a video where you can see side by side like the difference between using yellow and then using like a tan color as a transition color, so you can just kind of see like the difference that it makes. But yeah, so I'm taking that across my eye and I'm just going to pat it in. I'm not like swiping or blending yet. I'm just packing the color on first, all the way until the desired pigment. And then I am going to take the next color, which is the color right next to it, which is called Daydream, and it's like an orange kind of color, and I'm putting it right underneath the yellow with a different brush. This brush is like a little bit of a thinner blending brush, and I am packing it on. Like I said, I'm not blending too much yet. I'm just packing the color on until it's the desired color. And then again, I'm just going in with that light yellow color, and I am putting that back over it because the colors kind of get lost a little bit, but I just pack them on until, it's enough pigment to stay, I guess. But yeah, so I'm just blending the two colors together with the yellow color. And then again, I'm going back into Daydream and just really packing that color on. And as you can see, the more I put on, like the darker the color gets and it's more vivid. And then I just go ahead with the same brush and no additional product. I just blend it out into the yellow color. Next, I'm gonna go into Halftime, which is like a red color. It's like the only red in the palette, but it's kind of still on the orange side. So again, I just pack that into my crease with a more dense brush, and then like I said, I just go back and forth, keep packing it in, and yeah. So then I just go ahead and blend that color into the previous orange color, and I just keep blending throughout and packing the color on and blending again. Next, I'm going to go into Upper Hand and Halftime, and I put that into my crease, and it just gives like a darker effect. It deepens up my crease a whole lot, adding Upper Hand. It's like a reddish brown color, but it really just takes this look to a whole nother level by adding that color with it. Yeah, so now I'm just blending. I am blending the, what color was that? The Upper Hand and Halftime, and just blending it out into the previous color, packing the color on and blending it out again, just until it's how I want it to look. And I just keep going back and forth, packing the color on and blending it out. I'm very picky about my eyeshadow. However, after a certain amount of time, like working with it, I'll just be like, forget it, I'm done. Like, it's blended enough, it looks good, I'm done. But a lot of the times I'm a perfectionist and I have to sit and just wait. So next, I'm going to cut my crease with the same concealer I used to prime my eyelid. It is the Maybelline Fit Me in the color 40. And I use that and a flat brush. It's a flat top, it's like a square brush. And I just put concealer in the center, and then I kind of open my eye just to make sure that it doesn't go above my crease. Sometimes I will put it above my crease depending on the kind of look I'm doing, but today I just kind of wanted it right at my crease. And I'm going to start in the middle. Well, not the middle. I'm going to start in the front of my eye and work my way towards the back, but I don't cut all the way across. I just do about 3/4 of the way across, because the back is going to be used for something else later. But I just like to cut my crease that way, and then I do apply concealer throughout just to make sure it looks decent, and then I do blend it out just to get rid of the excess product. And again, like, you don't have to be perfect with this. Like, I'm gonna put colors on top, but I do like for you to at least know that it was a cut crease. Like, you're like, oh, okay, like, that was a cut crease. Like, versus like, is that a smoky eye? Is it a halo eye? Like, what is it? So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just starting in the front of my eye, working my way towards the back, going across about 3/4 of the way, and then filling it in with the rest of the concealer, blending it out, and then I'm going to start packing on some color. So in my inner corner and across the first like 1/3 of my eye, I'm gonna go ahead and use Attached from that same palette. It's like a tan kind of color, and I just use it as my starter color. It's a really nice transition color. I hate using white because it just looks ashy sometimes when I do it, so I just rather use the tan, especially since it's more of a warmer look. I use white for like my cooler looks. So like if I were doing like pink and purple or blue, I would use white instead of this tan color. So I'm going to go back into New Day, which is that yellow color again, and a little bit of Daydream, mix it together and blend in the middle. And as you can see, like, I'm not gonna lie, this eye look, it really took a turn like right here, because on the other eye, you're gonna see in a minute, I used a little too much Daydream, and so it was too orangey, but I still needed the transition there, so I just kind of had to go with it, and I kept going back and forth. It took me twice as long as it would have if I just would have not used as much color. So here we go. This is the start of some nonsense. So I'm packing on those colors mixed, and so then I just grab a little bit more of Daydream by itself, and then I pack it on the other eye. And like, I'm still not satisfied, but I'm gonna just keep going and fix it later, just because it was literally doing the most. Then I'm gonna take Daydream and Halftime mixed together, and I'm going to pack that down right after the mix of colors, and I just kind of pack that on and then fade it into the color before. If you can understand what I'm saying, like, just watch what I'm doing, because it's so hard to explain, but it's really easy to do. So I just do that. But like I said, how this looks right now, like, the colors are going to be in a different position because I messed up the beginning. So yeah, and sometimes in makeup that just happens. Like, it will feel like you messed up, but you just gotta fix it or take it off. Like, and I'm one of those people, like, I'm gonna make this look work, even if I hate it. Like, I'm gonna make it work. So I'm gonna go into Halftime, and then right here is when I realized, like, I didn't have enough space for the color that I wanted to put in my outer corner. So right here is when I had to adjust everything, and you're gonna see I'm gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna move the colors over, add more of one color over. Like, I literally completely took Halftime, like, all the way over. Like, it's almost halfway across my eye. I had to end up adding a little bit of the yellow as its own color. Like, it was a lot going on. Like, it's a lot happening right now, but I'm working it out. So next, I'm actually taking Upper Hand and Cursed, and I'm packing that in my outer corner with, like, it's a small e.l.f. blending brush, but like, it really is dense, so it packs on color really well. I don't really use this for blending, but it's good for packing color on. So I just kind of put this color like where I really wanted it to be. And yeah, then I just took one of my other blending brushes and I just blended it inward, and then I'm either going to adjust the colors, or I think I might actually keep them the same after this. I don't even remember, but okay, so I left them alone, and I did apply lashes off camera. You guys have seen me struggle with lashes one time too many, so I didn't feel like it needed to be in this video, but I went in with my SmashBox Photo Finish Primer. This is like a staple product for me, and I really noticed the difference. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's a huge difference with using primer and not using primer. So this is the primer I like to use. And yes, I did take my scarf off. Like, don't at me. I needed to get all the way in the hairline, so I took my scarf off. So I am going in with that same Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 360 Mocha. Like, these are the same products I used in my last few videos. So if you want to know what foundation and stuff I use, I'll try to link it down below. But if not, you can go to one of my videos and it's in the description box for 5 of my videos anyway. So yeah. So I just blend it all the way out. Next, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, which I have been using the LA Girl Pro Concealer instead. I don't know what made me use this one under my eyes and then the LA Pro Girl everywhere else. Can you see this? I don't know what was happening, but I mean, it ended up working out really well, but I just this wasn't it. I wasn't really trying to do this. I really don't even know what was happening, but it worked out. So I'm still blending. Guys, blending is key. I can't stress it enough. Right now I look a whole mess, but as long as I keep blending, it's gonna get better and better. And then you'll notice, I'll move to the other side of my beauty blender that had the foundation on it, and it will really help blend out the harsh edges. And this is not really setting spray in that bottle, that NYX bottle has water in it actually, and so I just use that to help me when I'm blending. So I'll just spray my face with it and then just blend out whatever I need to blend out. It is an alternative instead of having to run to the bathroom all the time to wet my beauty blender. And I'm taking the Airspun loose face powder, and you guys know I set my face now. I don't bake or anything like that. Just go ahead and set it, and it's amazing. I look like this pretty much all day. Granted, I do get oily, but it doesn't really crease or anything like that. It looks just like this when it's time to take my makeup off, which is great. And I'm pretty sure that has to do with the primer that I use, just in general. I know I'm not really talking about what I'm doing much, but that's because you guys have seen this routine a lot. I'm taking the 2 dark brown colors in the James Charles palette, and I'm using those to contour. Now really, I just place these products where I want them, and I just kind of get as much product on there as I need. And I know right now it looks a complete mess, but just wait for it. I know what I'm doing. So yeah, and I forgot to say in the beginning of this video that this look was inspired by my mom. She created a sunset look, and I absolutely loved it on her, and I was like, okay, I need to do this. So yeah, shout out to her. This was her idea. No, I did not come up with this. I'm creative, but I did not come up with this look. She came up with it, and I was like, yes, it's a look. And yeah, so I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me foundation powder, and I just use it to kind of clean up my contour and just to powder my face. I use a lot of powder because I'm super oily. I am so oily, y'all. It don't make no sense. So next I'm taking that NYX setting spray and I just spray it on my face, and now I'm just fixing my eyelashes for the millionth time. Like, you guys don't even know the struggle. Like, for this video, like, these eyelashes just, I'm like, of course when I do them off camera they want to act a fool. So yeah, so I'm just taking like I forgot which mascara this is, but one of my random mascaras, and just blending my eyelashes with the eyelashes. These eyelashes are double stacked, and they are the Ardell wispies, but it's the double ones, and I use 2 of them, so it's really like 4 lashes on top of each other. I like glam lashes like that, so yeah. And then that was the blush that I used, the same blush that I normally use, and right here is the same highlight. You know, I use that light golden color from the James Charles palette, and I just use it on the high points of my face. And next, you already know I'm using my new NYX lip liner. I absolutely love this lip liner. Like, I love it. I don't even remember what color it's in. That's how much I love it. I'll probably try to link it down below in the description box. And then I used both of the new lip glosses I got from NYX, the Lingerie lip glosses. Absolutely love them. They're super liquidy and super smooth, and my lips don't like crack up in the middle of the day or anything like that, so we love that. We love a good lip gloss. And then I'm pretty much done. Like, I'm gonna spray my face with that water again, and yeah, this is the look, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next one.